Hey guys, welcome back to more episodes of Fear the Walking Dead. We're on episode 7 of season 3. Just a quick recap where we left it. Troy has had a difficult transition and a difficult upbringing with him and his brother, with his father Otto. And we're at the point now where I feel as though the only person that can get through to him and is listening to him is Madison. He showed signs of leadership and the way it should be done in the last episode, and that's what she's focused on and said to him, I saw it in you. But after what happened with the family that left, and him admitting that it was him, which was very easily read by Nick. He spotted it and saw it for what it was before I did. I hadn't picked up on it, that the fact that they left everything behind. Anyway, so she said, look, this threat is coming and I understand why you did it, to make people actually more fearful of leaving than staying, because we need to stay and fight, but you need to be a leader. You need to be more controlled. You need to stop losing your temper and being violent be violent in the right moments and the right places, not just because you lose control. So that's pretty much where we are. Let's go around. This is episode 7. She's followed him.
How are you doing here?
She's followed him. Yeah. Already showed her leaving.
The Trimbles are dead.
What?
I was worried.
That's the desired effect that Troy was trying to make.
Vernon and Kathy? Mike?
All of them.
And Gretchen.
Son of a bitch. We walk in.
Do you really think they don't already know, with you being that close?
Hello, Taka.
You're 200 years too late for peace, Jake.
Jake's AWOL with some gear, and he's not in his quarters. I know your daughter and him are courting. I can't spare another search party, and I'm not sending these good folks out there after all that's happened. He was on the warpath.
Point me in the right direction. Russell's dead. The adobe burned.
That karma's overdue, but welcomed.
Vernon Trimble's dead too.
I
He
hope it
doesn't
was
care.
a long and painful illness.
It's a really bad idea to be in front, in effect, of your enemy, not knowing the full circumstances, and then accusing them of murdering an entire family, thinking that you are completely correct and you're actually wrong.
One to go.
My father never did anything to you or your people.
Tell me, Junior, do the lies turn your stomach? Do you taste the bile in the back of your throat?
State police investigated this. They found no correlation between
Stop! Talking.
Don't stop that.
Like you did in court.
Yeah,
Those
we're
days
not
are
in
dead.
court no more.
Thought we had an understanding.
Tolerate their slurs. Clean up their vomit in the toilet.
Oh,
And thank them
shit.
for their pocket change tips. The days of the white man's courts are over.
Yes,
Land grabs, desecrations. Over.
it's gone. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. He's not wrong, is he? Walker is pretty much accurate with everything he's just said. And that's how it's perceived, that's how it's understood and seen from a lot of more ethnic minorities than you would think. The white man's land, the white man's court, the white man's law, the white man's prison, and the white man's lawyers, and all of what they've taken can now be taken back because all of that doesn't exist no more. I don't know. I mean, he's got a point.
Madison okay with this?
Does she want to go ask her? You need her permission.
Why though? Why join the militia?
I don't know, maybe, I feel bad about what I've done.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Also, I want to protect us from the ones who killed the Trimballs.
Not to spook the new recruits, huh?
He knows it's you.
Kalataka found me.
He took me in.
Yeah, I gathered.
These are good people.
These good people, they killed a family 2 nights ago.
No, they
His
didn't.
daughter was my friend.
We have a parlay. I need you to go back and tell my father the terms. Taka will send a scout with you.
You're staying here?
Okay.
We swap hostages and offer tribute.
Do I have to worry?
I'd rather back the militia when we're attacked than hold the rear with the old-timers.
If there's an attack.
What? Ophelia?
It's the history and the land that's in the middle of it all.
Alicia followed me to Black Hat.
What kind of barbaric bullshit is that? What custom?
Alicia offered to stay to avoid more bloodshed. The sooner I talk to my father, the sooner we get her back.
And if not, how much time is sooner?
Just travel back and forth, plus a day to talk, and we will get her back.
How long were you at that place?
Long enough to know that Walker's word is good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He told me he wanted us off the ranch. Said he'd kill us if we stayed. Has that changed?
Only Jake would know that.
Even though we drive jeeps, trucks. Soon, we'll have our own Air Force. Jose and Marta, 2 of the best mechanics out of the Iraq War.
What?
It was
Shit.
good shooting.
I mean, we know they already had a helicopter.
Crazy Dog was an army sniper. Maybe you can understand the anger I have towards the autos. Magnify that hate 1,000 times. Maybe you can understand.
I'd rather be dead than meet with that son of a bitch.
And what about Alicia? Did you know he left my daughter behind
You're
with those...
going to have to compromise.
Savages? Yeah, actually, I did know.
What are you gonna do about this?
See if my son can placate.
But you won't negotiate.
No, he won't.
Madison, I would not piss in that man's mouth if he was dying of thirst.
I desecrated his grave to save it from the autos and their fortune hunters. Generations trapped in this sideshow trailer travesty.
I was thinking the other day. The idea of an afterlife, it doesn't make sense. It's so hard to get out of this life.
One that's been taking place before the dead walked. Do you know what apocalypse means?
The end of the world.
No. It means a great unveiling. Cave paintings, tan hides.
Really?
Prophecies. What we're going through right now. But it was foretold that we would not lose.
Oh.
After the apocalypse, all of this will be returned to us. First humans.
In her time with us, the world ended. Her mother died. Father went mad, burned to death. I'd say Ophelia's for herself.
Oh, she's standing by Walker right now. Jake says
Talking of which, where's Daniel?
Demanding.
This is not a conversation.
Where's
We'll
Strand?
just give the parlay a couple days.
Yeah, is that what you'd do? If you were running things?
It's good you're not dead.
Is it?
If this negotiation works, it's good. Nobody wants war. Most. Let's not complicate matters with old business. Say it's fair.
I mean, she can't really speak on behalf of them here.
Fair.
Just from what she's already seen since they took her in. I mean, Daniel is going to be so happy that she's alive. I'd totally forgotten about her. The hell?
I'm trying to rescue you.
Shit.
Don't scream.
They're already here.
Let's go.
No, you wouldn't think twice about slitting his throat and letting him turn.
About 2 minutes past carrying what you think.
We're not here to kill you, just said.
Someone's coming. They're not gonna make it.
Well, they've made their escape. Right. The problem now, right, I am somewhere where I've not been before with this show, with this world, including this one and The Walking Dead. I should, as the viewer, probably be completely on the side of our original core group that we started with. Alicia, Madison, Nick. And the fact that they're in with Otto's group and Troy and everyone else. But I'm not. But I'm not 100% on Walker's side either. Like I said, I'm down the middle. I'm probably differing from how a lot of reactors have perceived and made a determination on this. I've always been on the side of Rick and all of our group in The Walking Dead, even when there are times where you kind of shouldn't have been. However, with this show, and with what this storyline's about here, the Walkers are more, I don't know, they're more in the background with this show than they are with the other one. This show's more all about our characters and what decisions and what life they make for themselves here. And what they've just done here to rescue Alicia, I think is wrong. You're showing you are as aggressive and violent as the white man that he has always seen.
Joe, call the patrols. Watch for perimeter breaches. They could be right behind you. They weren't. It's not your place to make the call. I made a deal with that guy.
Against your father's wishes.
To save all of us.
He played you. Walker wasn't going to negotiate with you. You never had anything.
And bodies dropped, yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
Mystery why Troy backed that call. Them that don't listen have to be brought to heel someday.
Even you're not stupid enough to try and pull off what you did.
You set off by yourself to Walker's camp. You're doing it again now. And what does your death wish look like?
I'm gonna return Ophelia. I'm gonna reason with him. I'm gonna placate him with the water.
After you've just...
I'm gone, try not to kill anyone else, all right?
After some of you just killed more of his men.
What do you know, Ophelia?
I did you wrong at the hotel. I put your life in danger.
You did.
Come with me. That's all I can offer.
I can't leave. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to expect this now.
No.
You broke your word as far as he's concerned.
I know! I can still make peace! I know it!
No, I think you're gonna die. You gotta hold off. I thought he was gonna do it.
We'll cut apart his youngest son and feed him to the hogs. Tell your father he will remain alive. Watch this.
I think he means you really didn't seem to know much about their camp when we asked.
All I know is I've lost my home.
Back in LA, I told her father I'd look after her. I shouldn't have let her go back.
Well, she's here now.
So am I a prisoner here?
We're all prisoners somewhere.
She's got a hand on
There's
a
no
gun.
walls at Walker's place. He says it's because you can't sneak up on an Indian.
Oh, well, they've been lucky.
So what happens if Walker attacks while we're on the perimeter? Because it's a long haul back to the ranch.
Well, there's only 2 roads he can use, and we'll be on both of them with fast trucks.
It is what Walker did at the outpost worse than what we've done.
Yes.
Precisely. That's my problem.
Tore that man's skull off while he was alive.
And I guess the Trimbles. That was bad too.
Like it one damn bit.
You see shit?
If I see shit,
you'll know.
You'll be the first to know.
I don't feel...
Joe, what's going on,
Hell's
brother?
up with him?
Joe, talk to me, man. What is this? Joe, what's going on, man?
What the hell's going on? I've no idea. What is it, food poisoning? Oh my...
Man, we need you back at the camp.
Please tell me Ophelia was not a Trojan horse. I have a feeling she was used in particular. I think this may have all been a play. Oh dear.
Get back inside! Get back inside!
Oh, it's going to hell. Oh, that was cool.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, it's no longer safe here. That's it.
Ophelia! Ophelia!
Shit, stop.
What?
Ophelia, what's her?
Yeah. Oh, Christ, he's not going to die, is he? I don't think it's just food. I don't think it's just... Oh. All right, I'll stop talking, seeing as it just cut off at the end there, bastards. I was about to say, I don't think it's just a bit of normal food poisoning and people just bringing their food back. I think they've been properly poisoned. And it is a feeling. Trojan horse. It was all a play. Okay. Where the hell do I start with this? Come on, you must have had an episode of television from whatever series, this one or another one, where everything's going along just okay and you are rooting for whoever it is you're rooting for, whether you're rooting for the good guys or the bad guys or whatever. And an episode of TV now and again comes along where you start off at the beginning of the episode thinking one thing, and then it starts to lead you down a different way a third of the way in. So you reverse course and change your mind, which I was doing. And then it flips and goes back the other way again, and then leaves you questioning everything that you said. So everything I said in this episode, forget it. Okay, Walker's a bad guy. Alright, should we just leave it at that? And he's used Ophelia's good nature and inclusion, with them being the ones that saved her and took her in as a way in without even firing another shot. Nick seems to have got it as well. I mean, they're dying more or less within a minute or two here after the bringing this stuff back. She's contaminated the food with something deadly. So, all I can say for certain right now is the ranch has just gone to crap. We've got to get out of here. They're trying to grab Ophelia as well. See what I mean? In this world, there are no good guys left. Each person, whether it's Walker, Ophelia, Madison, Troy, Nick, whoever, all have moments of clarity, all have moments of goodness, and all have moments where they're not making the right decision for whatever reason. And we've had such a mix of that in the last episode or two. In particular, this one, I was siding with Walker a little in this episode just because of the nature of the topic. Because we know they're people in this world have had everything taken from them for a long, long time. And I thought by rights, because of all that dying away, and like you said, the white man's courts and lands and prisons and laws have all gone, that he's taking back that's rightfully his. And he's wanting to do it without any further bloodshed. And now look. All I will say is, I don't want Alicia to die. I don't want Nick to die. Anybody else is fair game. No, I'm kidding. Right. Right, we'll pick that up again, won't we, next week with episode 8. Please post your comments down below. Let me know how stupid I am, or whether I was on the right path at some point in that episode, and where you were when you watched this. Wow, that was a 50-minute confusing sequence of events for me. Right. If you do want to watch any of these in full length, just check the link in the description. That will take you over to Patreon. There's a full, huge archive of almost 2,000 videos over there now. So if you want to watch any of the series that I have reacted to, that is the place to watch them in their entirety. And I would appreciate, if you haven't already, to give the channel a quick sub if you haven't by now, guys. And I will see you for episode 8 next week. Take care.